tell me noodles and a pasta. The money tell me tuna and a lobster. They wanna do me, I'ma do it like a monster. 4 a.m., I'm on the north side of Philly. Riding around like these haters don't wanna kill me. It's a shame how they hate on me. You gotta feel me. I started out with $1 and got $1 million. Like, do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. She don't wanna bust it, I say do it for them bands, yo. I say do it for them bands. Fucking with that broke nigga, you should do it for your man. Lately, I been on the low at home, that you probably know. Took it to the crib and met mama right at the door. Mama started smiling like, mama, I gotta go. I done took so many trophies to mama, my mama know it's on the real. I get that money, pay them bills. My mama tell me you a real, and I be hanging with them real killers. Now what a feeling when you're looking at the latest whipping on, you can copy, or looking at the back.
And we're back. Welcome back to Degen Fantasy for another episode that is brought to you by W Energy Drinks, guys. If you want to get the best literal energy drink for your body and for energy on the market, go to W.com and use promo code DGenBets for 15% off all your energy drink needs. They will ship you containers on top of protein shakers for your energy drink that you can create to your own likeness and level. If you guys want to go check them out, it's W.com/DGenBets. And I'm here with the number one degenerate on the channel, Double Down Dan, with your boy Rocky Prop, Rookie Bets. And listen, to start off the show today, I'm going to hit you guys with a dilemma that I had when I was on the phone with Dan a little bit earlier. And I said, Dan, I got 2 tickets right now, and I'm being offered 2 cash out options. And very early on with Dan on stream, I learned cash out options aren't necessarily something that you should ever even consider, because the sports books will offer you an opportunity to take a smaller percentage on a bet that's probably going to hit. And most of the time people place bets on something that's like for the evening, for the day of, not for like days or weeks out, like I did on a couple teams to win certain playoff series. So I'm going to show the ticket and let Dan talk about what I should do, because I threw up a video on TikTok wanting to see what everyone on TikTok was saying. Then I'll read the comments and tell you what they're saying. So Dan, look at this ticket and what'd you think?
Well, the only one in question, obviously, is the Canucks. So I don't know. I would go ahead and ride with it. My one suggestion is to obviously I'd take the Predators tonight in Game 6, and then if it went to Game 7, I would just hedge more on them, because I think they would win if it went to a Game 7. But yeah, like I was telling you earlier, the Preds have not won at home this series. So honestly, you let this ride, you drop a little coin on the fucking on the Preds to fucking win tonight, and like you come up both ways. If the Canucks win Game 7, that's a double fucking win, buddy.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was tailing into, and so I threw it up on TikTok just for some content, but also because I want to hear what the space thought as well. And we got 5 or 6 comments here. Willie says, "Wait it out, you'll be good." Wyatt says, "Put 100 on the Preds and wait." Easton says, "Vancouver will win, don't even worry." Ali says, "Go big or go home." And then Thomas says, "Wait and hedge." So, yeah, I think I'm just going to wait it out and see how it goes. And listen.
Yeah, Ali called you a bitch if you cashed out.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
so it's 150 to win 800, basically, because I got the 150 in return on top of $647. Call it 650. And that'll be a pretty nice ticket. And at the same token, I had another ticket that needed the Knicks to win as the last leg, and it was a $40 bet to win 109, and I cashed out under Dan's advisement at 107. So lost the extra 40 I put in, but it was a nice little ticket, so I'm going to use that to hedge against the Predators if it does go 7. Dan, how are your tickets looking? Because we had Kevin Savo on last stream. That's my older brother. He's the reason why the show kind of came together, and Dan was he was actually like not just giving him picks, but like affiliating these said picks for Kev. So how are those tickets looking?
Tickets are looking good. The one big ticket posted, I think I posted in the Discord. If I haven't, I'll post it today. But we hit our biggest one. That was 200 to win about 580, I think, or 560, something like that. We hit on the Rangers, Hurricanes, and to win, and the Toronto Maple Leafs and Boston Bruins series to go over 4.5 games. So that hit relatively easily with like no sweat. I actually had the spread, which is why I don't think I ever told anybody that I had the spread, because I didn't want to worry anybody, but I had the Canes -1.5, and the fucking Rangers -1.5. So I was a little concerned about the Canes when the fucking Islanders won that game. And then they tie it up last game, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this might be going the other way. But the fucking Canes came out, stomped them out, scored 2 in about 8 seconds, and the rest is history. So that one hit, and then late last night, the Oilers secured a nice little 4-legger for me that was like $125 to win 400. So been hitting some larger tickets, which is nice. All these series tickets are coming back in. Kind of feels good that like what we talked about heading into the playoffs is all kind of coming to fruition. The teams we highlighted, the teams we thought were like slam city teams, we hit them, and it's all paying off. Now, this is what I love about series tickets, honestly. When you can join them together, get them into a nice parlay, man, it's nice, dude, because it's like I haven't even really felt the need to like throw bets as much as I was because
have the tickets open.
Constant action. Like it's all, I already know it's already being worked towards in the long run. So it's kind of let me actually enjoy the games a little bit and take a fucking break from watching sports all the fucking time, which is kind of my life. So I've been catching up on some shows, hanging out and shit like that, been enjoying games on the side. It is nice to not even have to worry, and they're just kind of cashing tickets behind it though.
Yeah, so my train of thought with this has been like feels like my first time betting for the NBA and NHL playoffs, but it feels like a round one kind of feeling. Like round one, there's the mismatches between a 1 and an 8 seed and a 2 and a 7 seed. Looking into it, round 2, I'm curious to see how some of these matchups are. So I'm gonna look into because we do have a list of topics for today's show, but I just want to look at what we got before we break down any of the recaps for any games coming up. I want to look into let's go NHL first. Let's go to the NHL playoff bracket because I want to see what the matchups are going to look like for next series, NHL playoff, and see if kind of we can like work out some more tickets for round 2 because that's the name of the stream for this episode. It is going to be, whoa. Okay, for some reason we got banned. 3 to 2. Let me see. Let's pull this up. I think we got banned on TikTok.
For what?
I do not know. Maybe because of Meek Mill. I just threw a random song on it. Let me share the screen. I'll be so mad if I got banned on TikTok. Hold on. All right, we should be good like that.
Probably just not doing it right.
Banned. All right, so Vegas and Dallas. Dallas is up 3-2. I totally forgot that. So the winner of Dallas, winner of Dallas and Vegas.
And here's what I did say. I did say it to you. I said that if Dallas came back, that they were going to win this series, and now look at them; they're up 3-2.
Well, I mean, dude, it's going to be because we both talked about like who's our sleepers. We both took either side of the series. You said Dallas, I said Vegas. Vegas is like $3 million off the cap and over the cap. So like they came in healthy when they needed to. I still think they can squeeze it out. It's going to be a tough load though. And then Colorado gave me a little scare with that one game versus Winnipeg, but they cleaned it up. So the winner of Dallas and Vegas will play Colorado. I'd probably be leaning Colorado for either reason. Dan, should I take this call from Kev as we go?
If you absolutely need to.
Okay, let's take it. He's doing TikToks. What's up, Kev?
Yo, it's Mark.
Oh, what's up?
You're visibly restricted from TikTok. I appealed it, though.
Oh, okay. So it's just for like something stupid. Are we up?
Yeah.
All right, we're good though. We're live.
No, you're not up. You're visibly restricted. That's what I just told you.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know. Keep me posted.
No, it just got to wait to be appealed.
Oh, okay. All right, bye. I love you. Bye. TikTok fucking sucks. Yes. The said Winnipeg sucks dick. It's probably because we shouldn't have changed the song, but whatever the case may be. I'm just getting a standard.
Yo, we can't catch a fucking break with these goddamn songs.
Oh dude. My god, I know. So Edmonton, I knew they were gonna clean up the Kings very quickly.
Relatively easily, too.
I don't think Edmonton is gonna make a run this year. And Vancouver.
I don't why do you say that? Wait, why do you say that?
I don't. It's just it's kind of like the reason why I don't think the Leafs are going to make a run this year. It's just they just don't do it, and they historically don't do it. So I'll make a believer out of me when I see it. I would take. I don't know if it would take Vancouver to bounce them out, but if it's Colorado, I think Colorado would smoke them in a 7-game series.
Vancouver's got a fucking series on their hands anyways with Nashville. That's not a fucking layup whatsoever. They fucking. Dude, they got their fucking hands full. I don't know, man. Edmonton did not look bad to me. That I thought they looked like a fucking pretty cohesive bunch. They definitely don't have like the talent pop that some teams have. And I think when they get to, if they do get by Vancouver and Nashville next round, I think they could beat Nashville. I'm pretty fucking certain that they could take the Preds. But if they get to the Western Conference Finals, they're gonna get the fucking shit stomped out of them probably by Colorado. I don't see that Colorado fucking thing. I don't see that you can't keep them down. Like they're fucking so good, dude. And they got talent all over the goddamn ice. So whoever fucking sees Colorado is gonna lose. So that would honestly, I'd take an Edmonton Colorado little parlay. I'm not touching that Rangers Canes series at all. Not even looking at that fucking series. I'll enjoy watching it, but that's about it, dude. I don't a lot of the fucking Canes are favored, and right away I was like, oh god, I like the Rangers there. Then
yeah, me too.
I got to be honest, I really like the fuck because the Rangers came out, and I know they had the weaker matchup, but still, like Caps, fucking Islanders, probably a pretty similar team. Like, could we say that?
Caps and the Islanders.
Yeah.
No. The Caps were the worst team statistically to get into the Stanley Cup playoffs in the last.
Okay, so maybe not then. So maybe that's what I'm overlooking. The Canes had the fucking tougher matchup. Yeah. So maybe that's it. But I still think the Rangers look like a goddamn buzzsaw. I think they look fucking fantastic. What I think you'll be looking at is fucking Dallas, Colorado, Edmonton, and I fucking hate to say it, but I think Nashville might fucking pull it out, dude.
Well, if Nashville pulls it out, I'm gonna be fucking.
I'll be
pissed.
very upset as well because I'll lose quite a bit of money on that. But yeah, Nashville just looked good, man. They looked good yesterday. I thought they played a really fucking good game, man.
They have what it is Vancouver needs to win tonight. That's it. If they don't win tonight, then they're kind of fucked, basically. They're gonna be in Smashville this evening, so it's gonna be a tough little matchup. Yeah, I'm taking Vancouver tonight. For any specific reason, like I wouldn't even want to like. Regardless of whatever bet I had on it, I would probably still double down and put money on Vancouver tonight, regardless of the matchup. And just on that Eastern Conference side, I would take New York. And oh my God, the one thing that I don't like about Florida is I've watched no Panthers games this season. Everyone says they're disgusting, and they finished in the first seed over Boston. I'd say Florida because Boston just doesn't have the star power, but at the same time, they have David Pastrnak and a great goaltending tandem. But fucking, I don't know, dude. Fucking Tampa has one of the best goalies in the league, and they got blanked almost. So that's going to be a tough
decision. Here's what I'm going to say. I was supremely impressed with Florida in that series. I thought they made Tampa Bay look a little fucking. Honestly, really questionable, and I didn't think Tampa Bay was a bad team at all. A lot of talent all over the ice, good goaltending. I thought Florida outplayed the fuck out of them. I just based off the fact that Toronto has somehow scraped together 2 wins against this fucking Bruins team, that fucking concerns me. I think this time last year, the Bruins were up 3-1 on the Florida Panthers. And they let the Panthers come back and beat them in a 1-8 matchup. I'm almost positive. So I wouldn't count the Leafs out. I'm kind of starting to believe a little bit that overtime win, I think, is what they needed to fucking like. I think it's what they needed, dude. They needed to fucking like break the bad juju, dude. They really did. I think that's fucking good, man. Listen, I don't care what you're shaking. You could shake your fucking head all you want. We're supposed to run down some other topics, so I don't want to fucking get into this too much. Yeah. But I'm just telling you right now, Toronto's got a fucking shot. I don't care what anyone's got to say.
I'll give you that.
Toronto's got a fucking shot. They're back to Toronto, right? Back to Toronto. They're only down 3-2. They should have got swept. Okay, let's be honest. They should have got broomed. That's about it, dude. So I like the fact that Toronto's still in it. I think Boston has shown a little bit of weakness here. And I think Florida kicks the ever-loving shit out of them.
Okay, fair enough. I honestly, I agree with the Florida thing. If I had to put a parlay together for this series, for this coming series, it would be Colorado, Florida, New York. Fuck, I'm not touching. This is the one I'm not touching. And then, I mean, on the same segue, when you go to the NBA, Let me see if you guys can see this, and we're good. When you go to the NBA, the one series I'm all over we've talked about is the Timberwolves and Nuggets. I think they just match up well. I think that the Timberwolves are a
right?
defensive team. It's going 7, maybe 6. I'll go 6. I think if it goes 7, the Nuggets could squeeze it out, but I think it's going 6. And also Jamal Murray is still banged up as well, so I think. So
they got rest though. These other series aren't going to be done. Like fucking Clips and Mavs. I bet the Mavs win. That's another day. Bucks are going to win tonight. That's another day. I don't know, man. A lot of rest for Murray.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I can see this Clippers Mavs thing going 7, but I don't know. I think the Mavs kind of like stole the wind from the Clippers sails the other day. Celtics just mollywopped the Heat. It was a terrible watching experience.
Yeah,
as a Heat fan.
That's kind of what I wanted to get into today. But yeah, so when we're looking at these series, like, what do you? I mean, the Celtics really. I feel like they kind of, they had a minor slip up, but I think they really took control after that slip up. Looked good. They lost Porzingis, so I got to be a little concerned about that, right? I mean, they lost a lot of their size. Porzingis, I thought this year, just from watching them, was like. He was kind of like what was making them a little dynamic, to be honest with you. I thought he really mattered for spacing on the floor, and he's like a much-needed offensive punch when like Tatum and Brown, who tend to like, I feel like alternate having good games and bad games with each other, but like there are times when neither of them can score. And like, who the fuck do you turn to?
Yeah, dude, honestly, and what sucked so much as a Heat fan, I'm sitting there watching the Heat game, and Lionel Messi's at the fucking Heat game watching the Celtics. This dude doesn't even know what a basketball looks like. And now Lionel Messi thinks that Derek White must be one of the best NBA players in the league.
Derek White was out of his fucking mind the other night.
22 first half points.
He looked like he got shot. Like they took like all the HGH in like Western Africa and like all of the protein from the plains of fucking Iowa and just shot it into his butthole. And that dude was like, he was on a cocktail of something, because that did not look like Derek White. I almost think they replaced him with like an MJ fucking clone or something. But there was like shit that he was doing in the first quarter. No, stop. There was shit that he was doing in the first fucking quarter that was like very un-Derek White. Come on.
Yeah,
that was
very
crazy.
Derek White. I was like,
that was fucking nuts, dude.
Dude, he's pulling up mid-range, step back, dribble, handoff, fucking pull-up jumpers. Like, I was like, bro. And what it kind of plays into, dude, when you're covering Kristaps, and this is, I'm more talking about game 3 or 4, whatever the fuck it was. If you're covering Kristaps and Jaylen Brown and Tatum, like, someone's gonna have a little bit more space. And Derek White just absolutely went off. And you know what it was about, like, that slip up that they had against Miami, which was game 2, is that they saw Tyler Hero had 14 assists, had fucking he almost had a triple-double. He had 14 assists, 9 rebounds, and like 32 points. They were like, all right, if we can just stop Tyler from like contributing as like a point guard and like stop the ball movement and just kind of lock him up, you can let Bam drop 30. Who gives a fuck? And nothing else is going to happen.
Right.
And that's kind of just how the series
fucking eliminator fucking thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just let one guy score and the rest don't, and then you're good to go. The one good thing, the one bright spot you got to think about though, I feel like Tyler Hero kind of fucking like stepped up a level this playoffs. I thought he looked really good. Whereas like the last couple years in the playoffs, I feel like he's been kind of inconsistent. But like this series,
he's been banged up a little bit. He broke his wrist last year, but in the bubble, dude, his rookie year, I don't know if you saw, dude, step back, deep ones, 40 feet out, like fucking absolutely insane as a rookie. But no, he's a great
people talk shit about that bubble fucking playoffs, but I thought that was some great fucking ball, dude. It was really cool.
It was all mental, dude. You're just sitting there in isolation, like pretty much in prison, just hoping. And I've watched a couple like little like short stories on it, and people being like, I saw Dwight Howard. He's like, man, it felt like you was in the clink and you was like ganged up. You know, like they walk around with their colors. We got our colors. We stick to our own area. But they were talking about it at Disneyland. Like, he is pretty fucking out of it. But I'm not surprised. I had a couple couple TikToks, couple plays that I played that were like fucking $3-4 on the Heat occasionally, and Yeah, no, I didn't think they were going to win anyway, so I wasn't too disappointed. I don't even think that with it, if we had Jimmy, I don't think we would have made it out of the series, but it would have probably gone 6 or 7, and I would have felt better about it. It was just dude, watching your team lose for 30 points the entire game is just a terrible experience. I don't wish upon anybody.
Yeah.
And then as we segue into other series, I just want to check out how it's stacking up as we go, and then we'll get to each series as we talk discussion wise. Cavs Magic has been a great series to watch. Cavs up 3-2, and they're playing what's today, the second. They're playing tomorrow at 7. Bucks Pacers. Let me refresh this. Bucks Pacers are on right now. Who'd you take tonight for Bucks Pacers?
I had the Bucks tonight.
I took the Pacers. I said if the Pacers want to win this series, they're gonna win it tonight.
Well, they have to, because next game, Giannis and fucking and Lillard are back. So if they don't fucking win tonight, they're gonna get fucking absolutely crucified in the 7th game. So what I'm banking on here is that the Bucks fucking pull another game out of their ass. But most likely looking at the Pacers, and then that next series is a fucking shit show to fucking call right now.
Yeah. So the Cavs Magic, you noted to me that no one has won an away game in this series.
Yeah. Nope, it's all been home winners. Cavs have held their court. Magic have held their court. We're back in Orlando tomorrow, so that's why you see that 3.5 by Orlando.
Yeah, it's a series that I think has been one of the most fun to watch competitiveness wise, because Celtics Heat, like, even if you're a fucking Celtics fan, you're sitting there like, all right, well, whatever the fuck. Like, it hasn't been like a nail biter. I think the only other series that kind of like matches up to this, if you would say, would be Mavs Clippers. But even that series, as much as the games have gone back and forth, I feel like each team kind of runs away with it by the third quarter when they're gonna like come away for a win. Like every time the Clippers were kind of winning, they were like just playing well the entire fucking 60 minutes rather than just, a late game fucking buzzer beater or like a tight squeeze. And then Knicks Sixers absolutely need it tonight. Do you agree?
I think the Knicks do need to close it out tonight. I do. I'm a little concerned about the ref assignment. We were tipped in the Discord. Please, everybody, look at the Discord. Get in there. Tipped by Brian that we are seeing Scott Foster tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And home teams win like almost 70% of the time when he's the ref. So we're in Philadelphia. So I think the NBA is doing what they can to extend this series. I would not be shocked to see the Philadelphia 76ers win tonight. Maxey has been ungodly.
Oh, I know, dude.
Last game, he was just a fucking prick. Like, could not fucking stop him. Could not do anything with him. I think we've effectively kind of like, we're seeing a very banged up Embiid. I think the series length is kind of wearing on him quite a bit right now. But Maxey is just ungodly. Like, he's just unstoppable. He's all over the place, dude.
Dude, the speed, that quick twitch kind of style of play, and he's also just got the IQ of a good basketball player. I think Maxey is like a piece that they really, really missed, kind of like in that era between like losing Jimmy and like, that season they went home from Kawhi Leonard's like bouncing 3-point shot. They kind of needed that. Like, they had Embiid. They had the whole Ben Simmons fucking failed experiment. Poor fucking guy. They fucked up his whole jump shot, but whatever the case may be, he sucks terrible. In that same correlation, bringing in Maxey in like first year, you're like, okay, this kid's good. Second year, like, okay, this kid's now like going to be a nice piece of this team, but like, he's just that. He's a nice piece. Now you're seeing almost like a Jalen Brunson effect where like he can come out and like ball. And that's why it's kind of a nice correlation to be able to have that tailed into like how you're going to play with another superstar. Like a center is different from playing with like a ball dominant guard. So for Maxey to be on a team with like Embiid rather than like Luka, he can really like shine and play the game he needs to play, because he can be the energy and the movement, and Embiid, especially banged up, can be the slower pace in the paint, give me the ball, get the board, kick out, fucking whatever the case may be. It's a nice tandem. And I feel like if the Knicks win, it's got to be a complete Knicks basketball game the entire way out. They have to dictate the pace the entire time.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be like really, really surprised. Yeah, the Pacers are kicking the shit out of the Bucks right now. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks win tonight, honestly. And I also would not be surprised if the Sixers win and then we go to 7. I'm actually not sure who wins if we go back to MSG. because it's still going to be a Madison Square Garden. And what really stands out to me about this Sixers team is like the owner of Fanatics, who used to be bought into the 76ers, who like sold his stake to get out, had to buy like 2,000 tickets so Knicks fans wouldn't.
I saw that.
I'm like, what kind of bullshit is going on in Philly?
Are you guys
they can't
okay?
fill up the fucking arena. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, when does Philly ever have a tough time filling up a stadium for a playoff run? But I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is what I would be concerned about if I was a Sixers fan. If fucking the Sixers lose and they're kicked out of the playoffs first round, Embiid's gone. Like, I'm telling you guys what, he's gone. He's gone. That's it. That's it.
All right, well, let me pop this down real quick. If Embiid leaves, where the fuck is he going?
Listen, his agents run the Knicks, so just gonna say that.
But you know, he really enjoyed playing basketball with Dan.
No, he doesn't like Jimmy Butler.
Oh, he loves Jimmy Butler. He
doesn't want to go to Miami. He's from France.
Who the fuck doesn't want to go to Miami?
He likes the rain and he likes the fucking
He likes
city.
the rain and the dirties and the fucking and the crackheads. Like,
there's some quality broads in New York City. I want you to check yourself real quick. All right.
Oh, he can go to New York and fucking a second fiddle to Jalen Brunson.
Listen, I'm telling you what. Embiid has been tied to the Knicks for as long as I can tell you.
He's going to get bounced by the Knicks, though, and then go there.
Kevin Durant did it. Why can't fucking Joel Embiid?
Kevin Durant's a fucking loser, dude.
So is Embiid. He's only done losing in his career. What are we talking about?
That's true.
Yeah, that's a goddamn great point.
Why the fuck did the Oilers smoke the Yankees today? The Orioles.
The Oilers.
The Orioles. 7-2. I was just checking that ticket real quick. Holy fuck.
All right. Anyways, lock it in. Lock it up. All right. What are we doing?
This is a sport-related topic, sir. I'm on brand here.
We don't fucking talk about baseball. We're not fucking 95.
Well, I threw a little ticket out there. I was just taking a look, and it got.
All right. So of the four teams I'm done with this conversation. You're good. 4 teams that have already punched their ticket to the second round in the NBA, who do you think's been the most impressive? So you choose between the Nuggets, the Celtics, the Thunder, and the Timberwolves.
Okay, I'm gonna go in reverse order. Okay, the Celtics did not impress me at all. I think they just played an average team. You said the Celtics.
Celtics, Nuggets, Thunder, and Timberwolves are through to the second round already.
Celtics and then Nuggets, Thunder, Timberwolves. Denver at the same token, like I don't think really had to play an amazing brand of basketball to beat the Lakers. The OKC Thunder looked really good. I think the team that had the hardest matchup on paper, at least, was the Timberwolves. And I kind of sound like a fucking Timberwolves fan this past 2 weeks, but like I am so impressed that like I'm not on the Anthony Edwards hype train of it. I'm just impressed with them as a team, including Anthony Edwards. Like they've been playing fantastically, but it's not on the offensive side of the ball that I'm impressed. It's the defensive side of the basketball, how cohesive they are. Rudy Gobert is a shutdown performer that I think anyone would want on their team, regardless if you like the fucking kid or not. Cat, Conley, like everybody working in this cohesively fucking anaconda or fucking python like fucking stranglehold of a defense that they have. I think it's going to be tough for anyone to really come in and fucking, give the Timberwolves like 130 points in a playoff series. It's the same token of what up, Kelsey? It's the same token of
back. He's still drinking milk, Kelsey.
I got the 2% on me. Blue cap. Cohesive anaconda. That's what they play like, dude. It's a stranglehold of a defense, and to shut down and like really think about it. Like everyone's hyped in the offseason to shut down and defeat fucking Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and whoever the fuck else is on that team.
Okay, all right. Enough with the gassing of the fucking Timberwolves. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to the slander. It's not gonna fucking happen. Listen, the Timmy Hose over there. They got a rude fucking awakening coming, and it's a fucking 7'3" Serbian angel, horse dancing freak who's coming to town, and he's gonna absolutely rub his testicles across Cat's forehead. Listen, Okay, say what you want, and I know the Nuggets. Oh, they won 4-1 against the Lakers, who still have LeBron and still have Anthony Davis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did LeBron have his walker with him?
Oh my God, fuck off. Anyways, back to the point. Here's what I'm saying: the Timberwolves played a pretty splintered and fucking unhappy Phoenix Suns team, who looked like they were trying.
Unhappy?
Because they're fucking dumb.
Pussies,
They're stupid as fuck. I was going to say something so terrible there. I had to fucking really pump it. We just got back on TikTok. I don't want to get fucking kicked off.
Oh, okay. We're
Anyways,
on TikTok.
back to the point. Yeah, we're on there. Yes, I did say Serbian Angel because that's how he plays. He's like a ballerina out there, dude. He's majestic. He looks like the horses that he raises.
When he runs like this, he's like this, right? This is him down the court. He goes.
Dude, that's fucking. Listen, I won't take the slander because the man's a champion for a fucking reason. And if you're gonna stop the Serbian fucking angel, the horse dancer, you're gonna have to fucking beat him in 7 games. He ain't gonna lose fucking. He's not getting 4-2'd.
Put money on it right now between you and me.
I will.
You'll take the
Absolutely.
Nuggets and I'll take the Timberwolves.
It's easy. I don't care.
All right.
Easily.
Throw 30 each.
You trust Cat over a dude that won the championship last year.
I don't trust Cat. I trust the team cohesively.
Yeah, you know what? Keep saying cohesive because that's the only thing that's going to make you feel better when you lose this goddamn bet. It doesn't matter, dude. If
I throw a 3-syllable word on this fucking statement, it's going to sound way better. Anybody in the chat agree with me a little bit that this is not going to be a 4-1, 5-1
nobody in the chat
series.
agrees with you. It's going to be whoever wins is going to win game 7, and that's it.
Timberwolves in 6.
It's the Suns. I almost said it's the Suns. It's the Nuggets. And honestly, you'll be lucky to get to game 6 with the Nuggets. All right. That's about all I'm going to say. The Nuggets are going to win. If the Timmies win, if Timmy Hoes win, it's game 7 when they do it because fucking Jokic ain't going fucking 4-2. He ain't getting fucking 4-2'd. It's not going to happen, dude. Yeah. No shot. Yeah, no fucking shot.
And then when you say it like that and not just 7, not just 6.
You think that Angel is going to get fucking 4-2'd? You think that any team can beat him 4 out of 6 games that they play him? That's
when you get so fucking smart, Dan. Okay. All right, wait. They're not going to drop. I'm on Bovada right now. They're not going to drop the futures on here until.
I have a lineup already. I think I'm almost positive. I have a line. It's like -130. The Nuggets.
I don't have the futures on here. Hold on. I saw NFL futures for a second.
Yeah, they got conference odds. They got win totals out.
The fuck? Can I see them, please?
How about you focus on what the fuck we're talking about right now? Jesus
okay.
Christ. Go ahead and drink more milk over there. Get more off top.
The milk drinkers got advocates.
This is bullshit.
It's not.
But anyways, hey, Kelsey agrees with my point here. It's going 7, okay? I'm just saying. Okay. Although they chose the wrong fucking team, it's going 7. All right. That's what I said. Listen, Jokic ain't getting 4-2'd. It ain't going to happen.
All right, you're going to put your faith in a dude named Nikola?
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be different if we were talking about the Timberwolves winning the championship last year. But Nikola's proven it. The Timmies haven't.
So you think they can go back-to-back?
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely
Because I'll tell you right now, if the Timberwolves do not beat this team, there is no one beating them. Question. Do you think the Timberwolves could beat the Celtics right now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you think the Timberwolves can beat the Thunder right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think they can beat the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Knicks?
Yeah. Yes.
The fucking Sixers?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're like the second best team in the NBA playoffs right now.
It goes 1 Nuggets and 2 Timberwolves for me. Yeah.
Who's 3? Celtics?
Yeah.
So Timberwolves in 7. Next topic.
Listen, we definitely don't want to be fucking throwing up gang signs at the end of it. Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to the point. Everyone just calm down, right?
Don't let TikTok hear you.
Oh my God. Anyways. All right, so let's touch on the fucking we were just talking about the odds, but fucking all right. Last game, the Mavericks, Clippers. What did you think about Luka's performance there, buddy?
It was just
stunning.
It was.
You didn't watch the game. You didn't fucking watch the game.
No,
Did you not watch the game?
I didn't watch the game. It was.
You're a
it
fucking
was.
lying
No, hold on. No,
motherfucker.
listen. I'm
You're
trying
a
to think of
lying
a beautiful
piece of
way to
shit
explain
right now.
this. It was not on my television, and nor did I watch it. No, I didn't get a chance to catch it. I was busy. I'm dropping an NFT collection right now, so I was too busy working.
Oh yeah,
I heard he went off,
A lot of
though. I heard he went
excuses.
off, though.
A lot
I
of
heard he went
goddamn
off,
excuses for not watching sports like you're
I sat
supposed
there
to
and
right
watched
now.
the fucking Knicks and Sixers game. Then I watched the fucking Heat get fucking like absolutely fucking get their shit kicked in. It was terrible. And I was like, I'm done with basketball. Embiid has menstrual cramps tonight. Yo, Kelsey's fucking hilarious. But
All right, back to the fucking point.
Okay.
Anyways, all right. So he's got menstrual. That'd be great if he didn't play tonight. That'd be fucking
Fantastic.
fantastic. I really want the Knicks to win the fucking series. But anyways, yeah. So Luka fucking comes out and basically like pulls his pants down, and just fucking shakes his dick at everybody, and just absolutely fucking cocksmacked everybody. The Mavs look good. Another one of the games for the Clips that made me think like they're probably not going to play that hard. But the last time I thought that they won the game they won the next game. So I would be really not shocked at all if the Mavs close this out in 6. What do you think?
That's kind of what I'm hearing. And to be a part of this conversation, because I did not get a chance to see it, I'm going to screen share and check out what we got for I want to just check out some of the highlights. Let me pop this up right. Where is it? This one? Yeah, right here. Beautiful. Let's do it. All right. Let me see some of what the fuck everyone's talking about, Luka.
Is there ever a time when you find a fucking like concise highlight video that's not 47 minutes long?
You know,
do you remember the last time you pulled up a 3-minute video? Like, let's just talk about that.
Actually. Check?
No, I want you to pull up a fucking video that's not 27 minutes long.
9 minutes, 7 minutes.
Because they know you watch all 7 minutes. That's why they're fucking giving you all the fucking
this
shit.
This is just Luka.
That's all I want to see anyway.
That's all I want to see anyway too. Okay.
Still fucking 12 minutes. Because you all have YouTube Premium still, by the way.
I have YouTube Premium, by the way. I bought it on stream. No ads. See an ad?
We'll see.
Is he the new white chocolate? Is he taking it?
No, he's not. He's not as slick as white chocolate. I'll never give him that moniker.
Slick, but like, dude, holy.
I don't think he has the N-word pass either, though. By the way,
Right here, as he gets in the
I don't think he has the N-word pass. White chocolate has the N-word pass.
He puts the defender to sleep as well.
In the locker room, dude, he has the pass.
Nah,
he's on that court like
he's too German, dude. He sounds too German. It's not good.
Yeah, it wouldn't sound good.
He can't be saying that. Nah, that's not
right.
Nobody can speed him up when he gets in there.
He's still fucking great, though.
Dude, it's fucking incredible. It looks like that one kid that like makes the high school basketball team as a fucking JV player that like isn't supposed to be good, but he's nice because his dad like listens to rap music.
Yeah, that kid.
It's nasty, and he knows Wu-Tang.
It's not racist. Germany is an ethnicity. It's not racism, okay?
And also, I am German.
Also, I'm a white. I'm a fucking white. Whites.
They're playing fast here, right?
We don't have a lot of time to get to a lot of detail.
Oh, yes, we do.
Here comes Doncic, powers on him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He looks like, I feel like my dad plays the same way. Like, slow as an ox, and just, like, gets to wherever he wants to get on the court, and just fucking jays every time. Like, look at that. There's no reason he should have made that basket. It makes no sense to me.
Luka slows down when he gets in the paint. When you slow down like that, Red, you see everything clear.
I think they're going to give him.
I'm Italian, so whatevs.
I think Zach Zarba's coming in here.
Any parlays cooking we'll get to. He said, I'm Italian.
Yeah, join the club, buddy. Join the club.
Little leg. Luka's just like so fluid.
He's got so much fluid on him.
He doesn't even look tall, but he's just, oh my God. It seems so
What do you
like.
think it's like to? What do you think it's like to be that good at basketball? Like, what do you think that you would ever not be playing basketball?
and
No,
knocks
that's
it down.
all I would
This
do.
is his
That's
second
why
That's
straight
all I
game.
would do,
He did
too.
not practice on Tuesday. Coach told us he continues to
Imagine
treat
just like
inflammation
being
to
6'7"
his
and
surgically
just
repaired
like
right
so good
knee.
at
It's
basketball,
something
you
that
get
they're
paid
calling
so much
day-to-day.
money for it.
Scoring has been
I
great.
would love that.
Terrence
You
Mann
just
and
drive a
Zubac.
fucking
Two guys
Lamborghini
we
and
didn't
shit. Like,
even
yeah,
highlight at the
that's what
start.
everybody imagines at like
Jones.
7 years old. It's fucking
That's a
insane to
three.
watch Luca though, because
Jones puts it
it's the
in.
European
Zubac's
ball
out there. He
pace.
might like that
Like
matchup.
everyone
Let's
who
see if he
comes over
tries
from
for
the
a
Euro
strike.
side, except for
Stopping,
Wembanyama because he's so
knocking
long, it
down
looks
the
like he's trying so
chain.
hard, but like
Timeout
Yeah.
taken.
God,
14
Luca's
points.
just so fluid. Like, look
Watch
at this.
watch
Waits
the
him out,
dance. When
creates
I
a little
move,
bit of
you
space
move,
with a little
just
push
like
off.
that.
Gets the ball
Yeah, that's
up.
fucking
Nice
good. He's
arc
also
over the
doing that
defender.
against Zubac, who moves
Yeah.
like a fucking 95-year-old lady.
It
Okay?
didn't work here. It hasn't really worked much of the game.
Look at him. He doesn't even know where
They
he's
try to
going.
crowd
He
him.
fucking hopped out of the
His
way
patience
when
makes
Luka
it
How
look
many
was
points did he drop?
What are we doing?
extension of the second half.
I think he was like 32 or some shit like that. It was a
This
great
has
game
gotta
for
be the
Luka.
most unamusing 32 points I've watched.
Gets it to go.
Yeah, it's
You know what
not
I'm saying?
special. But there's a couple, okay, but there's a couple like situations where he does some like spectacular shit. But a lot of it's just like going behind a fucking like a screen and shooting a three, or like going to the hole and throwing a layup.
Dude,
Yeah,
did you
it's not-
see last playoffs? That's why I missed it so much this year. Last playoffs when Jimmy dropped 52 against the Bucks.
Yeah, I
Dude,
do remember.
he
That was
didn't
great.
fucking miss. 3-pointers, floaters, turnaround jumpers. That was disgusting.
Hey, you guys still in the playoffs, or?
Anyway, so
I didn't
Luka's-
see if you
yeah,
guys won
yeah.
that series. Did you guys lose? And we're still talking about your shitty team.
You didn't watch the game?
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I didn't know if we were still talking about a non-playoff team right now.
Nah,
A team that got bounced first round.
Doncic. Tucker's right on him.
Yep.
Three. Irving good. Puts it down.
So sad over there.
That was very sad.
Hey, you're just like, you might as well be a fucking Buffalo fan. You got no teams in the playoffs. Isn't it nice?
I don't think I've ever had this in my life.
Yeah, it's gross, right? Now try doing that for 47 years.
With the defense for Dallas.
You're not even 47.
I feel
Irving the other way.
47. God
Cuts
damn it.
inside on Zubac, pulls up.
33 is
agony.
47 in Buffalo fan years, okay?
Off the bench here and perfect from the field. 5 of 5, 12 points.
With the t-shirt
All right,
on.
we get it.
underneath.
Luka fucking
Yeah.
killed it. Fucking run it. Get him out of here.
Fucking
Fucking great. He plays like a fucking 40-year-old at the YMCA. Fantastic. Great job, Luka. You did a fucking phenomenal
I
job.
don't even like, dude, you ever really try playing basketball to get a bucket? Like, it looks like you're like really trying. This dude, he floats just.
He really does. It's kind of gross, by the way. It's
Kinda
kind of gross that he has like impeccable balance. That's what I've noticed about him.
Yeah.
He's very balanced. But yeah, so Luka, classic Luka game. Looks like they're in control of that fucking series. And I hate to do it. I hate to talk about it, but Maxey, a game that you watched, so we can actually talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maxey went fucking off.
Mm-hmm.
Game 5 will be known as the Maxey game.
As it should, dude. The effort of Tyrese Maxey, who's got to be the youngest player on the team, to put the team on his back and play that fast, high IQ level of basketball that like any literal team could use to their advantage. Like, we got like nice young players on my favorite team, or like you don't have anybody as skilled as like Tyrese Maxey at that age bracket on your team. I don't know how Jalen Brunson is, but what an asset for like a banged up Joel Embiid to be like, damn, it almost reminds me of like Shaq and D Wade. Like, Shaq's a little bit older and Shaq's just like, yeah, I'll go play in Miami so I can just watch D Wade the Flash just fucking run around like
That's a really good comparison.
and get buckets. And he's like, yeah, I could just sit in the paint, get a little layup and barbecue chicken. Like, that's kind of literally how it goes. So what do you think is the most impressive part about Tyrese Maxey's game?
I think it's the ability to find open space.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably he's just so crafty with getting separation from the defender. It's not always screens. He uses the speed sometimes. Sometimes he's just like, he's always like, I feel like his body is always in like a advantageous position to like get to the hoop.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people have that. He's also got next level speed. Like, that dude is just quick, like speed boosting Madden quick. He's athletic as fuck too on top of it. But yeah, it's the space, man. He just opens the floor up, man. having him on the floor just opens everything else up for everybody else. And he's not fucking selfish at all, but he also knows he has like that Ant Edwards, like, I know when to take over a game because Joel's not having a good game and I can do it. So,
yeah, the one thing I like the most about his handle is he's got like, I don't know if you've ever heard this term, he's got a tight handle. So it doesn't have to be like a Kyrie style handle where it's like overly fucking flashy and like really trying to shake people out of their shoes. But like Tyrese's handle is something that like it's, if you're a coach watching him play, you're like, all right, I feel safe with Tyrese bringing the ball up or having the ball in a certain situation, because as a rookie, you'd be worried about it like turnover wise. But his IQ and his tight handle, you're not really too concerned about it. So that's like another added piece of like, you don't have to have players like halfway in the paint, halfway out, like, okay, just in case this is a turnover here, I got to get back and like be in an advantageous position to get back and like stop an odd man rush. At the same token, that allows your other teammates to be freely, to be open freely to getting to the spots where they want to and being able to call certain plays and set certain screens and be able to be fluid. It's a complete privilege to have as a Sixers fan, not only just having one as Joel Embiid, but like to have Tyrese Maxey. Thank the basketball gods, Philadelphia, because one, you're never going to see anything come out of the Flyers in the next 15 years. But I thank the basketball gods that you had Ben Simmons and that just hit the fucking rails. And by the grace of the basketball gods, they were like, you know what? We kind of fucked up. Like, we gave him this.
We'll give you Tyrese. We'll give him Maxey. Give him Maxey.
Give him Maxey. And like,
yeah.
And good for him, dude. The kid's earning his minutes and earning his role and like really being an asset to the team. There you go.
And you're right, dude. It like opens, and like I said earlier, and just like you touched on, it just opens up everything else. So like, if the ball's only running through Joel, it fucking really slows down the team. And I think they play with a really good pace. Like when they're running a little bit and gunning, I feel like they're just way more effective than most teams. They're also catching the Knicks down bad right now. I don't know if Mitchell Robinson's playing, but Bogdan Bogdanovic is out. He's out for the rest of the season with a ankle or some shit like that. So we are beat the fuck up. We have literally nobody left besides our starting five. So it's going to be tough sledding. If the Knicks lose tonight, I am going to unload a mortgage payment on the Philadelphia 76ers to win in Game 7.
Oh man, I just hate hearing that.
Yeah, I do too. Trust me. I thought this was the year that we would have like a decent run, but next year you better watch out for these Knickerbockers, baby. They're coming.
I think they can still kind of make something happen, but also either team coming out of that series is banged up. What do you think the score of the Bucks Pacers game is right now? If you had to guess, mid second quarter.
Pacers 50, Bucks 27.
Close. Pacers 45, Bucks 34. Got a little bit of a game going on here. I know we got a list of topics too, but I just want to check out, because it's also a sports betting channel. We're going to check out just Prize Picks and take a look at some of the lines and just give our little opinions on it as we roll moving forward, because I know we're going to get to the teams that are down 3-2 and what team is most likely to actually have a fucking chance. So let me pop. Actually, I'm going to change my display so we can really fully see this.
What the fuck is this star bullshit?
The star bullshit?
Yeah, scroll down. Look at that star, the weird star thing.
Oh, yeah, Prize Picks does some weird shit. I don't really like Prize Picks. I just use it because I have the best plays. It's Jalen Brunson for this is the pick. One thing I'll notice real quick, I'm going full screen for this. One thing I'm going to say is everybody who follows fucking picks on TikTok and you watch someone who posts picks every day, I just want you to know where they're getting their picks from. Would you like me to enlighten you? Because I never, ever go to fucking the popular page on Prize Picks for what's hot. Oh, this is on. A lot of people are betting on this. And give out these picks. If I ever see one that I like, maybe I'll place it personally on my own book. I'm not going on TikTok and telling you guys, oh, you should take Joel Embiid over 30.5 because fucking, or over or under because 19,000 people did it. So just like, I've seen full clips of people being like, they'll be like Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson, and Tyrese Maxey, and it's all on the popular page. I'm like, all right, cool, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it could also just be the fact that they're like popular players too.
No, but it's like weird lines. Like when you see someone pop up that's not a popular player, and you're like, why the fuck are they looking at fucking Kelly Oubre for over 30 points? It's on the fucking that got me too last time. I do like this line though with Josh Hart. because he's been contributing and he's going to need to really pick it up, especially with the bench being so light for the Knicks. And I feel like it's a Josh Hart kind of game. What was it? Game 3 that he wasn't really too. Yeah, he was.
No, it was game 4 that he only scored 4 points.
Yeah, he was absent.
I like that Michael Porter Jr. line.
Where's MPJ? 17.5. That's for Saturday. Yeah,
that's a run. That's a run.
He's been dropping over 20 every game.
Dude, he's open. They only guard Jokic and fucking Murray. He's open all the time. All the time he's open.
Damn, and his little brother's
open for a job,
so if you guys are hiring, hit him up.
Dude, he's in jail right now anyways. But listen, he's balling out of control. He is fucking a great third star to have on your team, by the way.
I remember watching him in college and coming out of high school too. He was fun to fucking watch.
Dude, a lot of people thought he was like the next coming of LeBron when he came out.
Oh, I remember. I feel like if he went to a different team and had a different role, he kind of could have done a little bit better. Like, I think he's one of those players. I remember we talked about like players that if they weren't on the team they are on now, like the Jalen Brunson effect. Like, could they play well? I think he's one of those players that would like surprise some franchises. Like, I would take him on the Heat and give him a nice role. And then I just want to check one more stat book for the NHL real quick, see what's popular, and then I'll see what they got for shots. Bertuzzi, Nylander. I'm not touching Nylander. Marchand. Has he been hitting this line? He has. Good for Marchand. Bertuzzi, Morgan Riley. Yeah, so with the late games, guys, not really much else that we have placed. Got some shit on TikTok, guys. If you guys want to check it out. But
also Discord, we post picks every day, guys. So
yeah, guys, Discord's in the bio if you want to join. It's 100% free, and I posted that on our most recent TikTok, and someone was like, "Does that mean like I'm gonna join and then you're gonna ask me for money?" And I was like, "No, dude. There's free picks in there. There's sharps in there. Come join, conversate, and build it for the channel as well as being able to have a place where everyone can kind of like build parlays. And I want to get to a point where we start collectively throwing money down on a pot for picks. Do you think that would be something that would be fun?
I think it will be, yeah, definitely. If we all can fucking find a slam that we like, fucking pull some money together and throw it down.
And just split it up. I think that's the best way to do it. By the way, guys, we are sponsored by W Energy. If you guys want to get the purest form of energy, a powdered form that comes straight to you like protein from W.com, use code
From the streets of Columbia.
From the streets of Columbia. Listen, we're not out here trapping energy drinks, but use promo code DGenBets for 15% off at W.com if you guys are interested. So you wanted to bring up the teams that are down 3-2 in the series.
Yep.
Which ones are most likely to actually have a chance to come back? And I'm going to let you go first because I know you have a couple different like picks that you're kind of leaning more towards, but I think I know which one you're on.
Oh, actually, that's good. Say it, and then I'll do mine. Say it. Which one do you think I'm going to say?
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Good job.
I know. Thank you. So let's hear about it. Why?
Well, I don't want to say it now.
All right. Anyway, so the next topic is
no, but okay. So I do think they fucking okay. There's something about that last game where it looked like they were so shocked that they actually fucking pulled it off. That like something endearing about that because everybody was counting them out. Everybody was talking shit about them. And for them not to give up in that game, I thought really showed me something more. Like I wasn't expecting that type of heart from this team because of the way that they were getting fucking trashed in the media, the way people were talking about them, the way people were saying like, oh, they already got their fucking golf course reservations and shit like that. They're ready. They already got the bags packed. They went into Boston and pulled out a fucking win. Like I think that in itself shows you that they're not mentally weak. And they should be. Like, they have every right to be at this point because they are literally getting shit on morning, noon, and fucking night, dude. Like,
every day.
Yeah, every fucking day. And they have no reason to play for this city. But I really think they have a shot.
You really think they can win 3 games in a row?
Yeah.
They already did 1, so now they have to win 2 more in a row.
I think they can, yeah.
I think if Austin was there, I'd feel a little bit more confident because he is such like a strong focal point of their offense and like just kind of like in the same way we were talking about Luka or.
Have you ever heard about the Ewing theory?
No, let's hear it.
when Patrick Ewing was with the Knicks, okay, this is a famous they chalk. They're nice. Okay, good job. Yes, they do choke every year, and I understand that. But there's an Ewing theory. It's popularized by fucking Bill Simmons. He's a writer.
Okay.
When the Knicks had Ewing, they never fucking won anything. Okay. Yeah. But the minute he went down, they actually went further in the playoffs and shit like that. So the Ewing theory is like, if you take your best player off the team, does the team thrive afterwards or do they fucking tank? Now, there could be a situation where he's eating up a lot of fucking puck. He's eating up a lot of shots. A lot of guys are like, what the fuck? I'd like to shoot too. So now you take that fucking threat out, and are they more dangerous now? I still think they have great talent. Like, the Maple Leafs have talent all over the ice, I would say.
I agree.
Yeah, so there's no reason these guys can't turn 3 games in a row. I know I shouldn't believe in them. I understand. But I think they can do it.
I don't think that it's not that they can't turn 3 games in a row. I think that it's because they're playing Boston, one. And not just because it's Boston, Toronto, because Boston is a deep, really well-rounded team. I don't think Boston's going to the Cup. But at the same token, with 2 very, very stout goaltenders in net for Boston, Toronto's goaltender is very inconsistent.
Yep.
On top of the fact that, like, the fucking thing about it is, too, like, do you know who John Tavares is?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone in the world kind of forgets about Tavares because now he's on a team with Matthews. At the same token, so when you're getting drafted in the NHL, you get this exceptional talent tag coming out. And if you are tagged with an exceptional talent tag, you can declare earlier for the draft. You get a different type of wage. There's a different type of lottery style for someone who's in this draft. The only 3 players to get the exceptional talent tags have been, I think it was Sidney Crosby was the first one. And then it was John Tavares and then Connor McDavid are the only 3 players to ever get this tag. And maybe Austin got it as well. But he's a phenomenal player. And I actually wrote his with Austin out, I wrote Tavares' over 3.5 shots on goal, which I wouldn't actually mind too much tonight because it's a must-win game and he's going to be a big part of it. So they do have a superstar on their team. Granted, he's a little bit older. So I can hear what you're saying. I think
still a supremely talented dude though, and a dude that's been overlooked since he's been in Toronto.
And he does not have a cup. Yes, and he's from Toronto. So
I just think he's got a shot, dude. He can do this.
It's more the topic I'm leaning towards is like I can see it happening, but I don't believe it at all. And I also think the Bruins are probably going to win tonight. I don't think they're going to. It's like when you have a team's number, like when you have them in the opportunity that you have them in tonight. If it goes 7, I mean, it's a different story. But at the same token, they always lose against Boston in Game 7.
Yeah, but we've seen this Boston team blow 3-1 leads like recently. I don't think that this is like a fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to the point. I don't think that fucking I get what you're saying. And yeah, but you got to believe it you got to see it to believe it. I get that. It's like the same thing with the Bills. If you were to tell me that like next year, like you went into the future and the Bills win the Super Bowl, like you know it, like you eat a dick. Anyways, back to the point. You go in the future, the Bills win in the future, you come back. I'd be like, nah, I got to see it to believe it. I don't think it's going to fucking happen. Still, like somehow we would lose. Like somehow it would fucking come down. We would lose. But anyways, back to the point. They have every chance to prove everybody wrong. And I think that we have a little bit of an Ewing theory going on right now. I'm just going to say it. Looked much more cohesive. Just going to say that as well.
All right. I mean, I
steal your word.
I hear. Oh, great job using the word cohesive. But listen, I will lean into your point and say, there probably is some validity to that. And on top of it, I've seen it with other teams where when their top player sits down, it gives another player an opportunity to stand up and play well, cohesively.
Whoa!
So I honestly, like, I wouldn't bet on it, but I would like to see it, and I also hear what you're saying. So I think it's more of a tighter series than what it looks to be, but I also think they're going to lose. But 3-2. What other teams are down 3-2? It's the Clippers, Well, all right, wait. What team are you? What team are you more likely?
Milk time, yeah. Dude, we gotta get a little milk time thing.
What team are you more
yeah,
likely
so
to
that
the Clippers or the Maple Leafs? You think can come back and win? Because you said Maple Leafs, but
God,
you
the
like you
Clippers.
really you think
Yeah,
the
but
Clippers?
we were talking. I thought we were talking hockey. If we're talking basketball, like between Philly, Bucks, Magic, and fucking the Clips, I think it's gonna be the Clips. Like, I think they have the best shot.
I agree. Yo, Kelsey, you got.
Yeah, it's warm.
I think the Clips probably have the best chance. Like it's like they're a veteran team.
But Philly, maybe Philly though.
It's probably gonna be Philly, but that's almost like the narrative of like it's by not like what's the word I'm looking for? Not a fluke, but by like not coincidence. You know what word I'm looking for?
Not coincidence, not a fluke, but not coincidence.
It's like
deja vu.
okay, no. Anyway, well, it'll come to me. I just think that they're kind of just set up to win, whereas like if it was still an actual series and like it wasn't as banged up, serendipity. It wasn't banged up as heavily on the Knicks bench and on their side. It would be a little bit different. Like Boston's healthy. Like Luka and the Mavericks are healthy. Clippers are healthy aside from Kawhi a little bit. So I feel like you're probably right on the Sixers, but at the same token, it's like it's just not like the same. Do you know if I had the word, you'd understand what I'm saying. If I had the fucking word, you'd get what I was saying. Technicality. They would be the favorite team to come back from 3-2 by a technicality, basically, because they're like, yeah, because you know they have a little bit of an advantage with the circumstance of the Knicks roster. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, I understand what you mean, but yeah, I think if we were to split it up though, in the NBA, I'd say it's either Philly or the Clippers. In the NHL, it's the Knights or
Vegas.
Maple Leafs.
Fuck.
That's another thing. Like the Vegas can turn it on and win 2 games like relatively easily. So yeah, you still got to watch out for them too. But yeah, those would be the picks for each league, I guess.
No, I will agree and co-sign that. I want Vegas to win so much. And guys, by the way, we got a bunch of people on Twitter, a bunch of people on TikTok, a bunch of people on YouTube. Discord's free in the bio, and it's in our description on Twitch and YouTube. If you guys want to join, 100% free, will never be charged. Get in there for some great picks.
We're not going to ask for money.
No one's asking for money. Just literally come join if you want to like have a source where you can check every day. Like, oh, here's where I can get my picks from that actually hit, compared to like going to someone on TikTok that just posts highlights about picks that they think are good that they don't place. We place all our bets on top of it. There's other sharps in there other than us. We just run the show that gives it the name brand. Kelsey, appreciate you. Oh, just subscribe. Appreciate you.
Nice.
So yeah, join the Discord, guys, if you'd like. I'm gonna go back to your list of fucking of topics that you sent me, correlating to the Stars stormed back. The Stars stormed back from down 2-0 to a 3-2 lead. And what do you think Vegas let up on that allowed Dallas to get back into the series?
Dude, I have no idea. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Vegas has played like relatively well.
Good. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened. It kind of actually seems like it's coming from the other fucking side, to be honest with you. I think the Stars fucking woke up.
Yes.
They're fucking great. They are so fucking... Listen, this team that I'm seeing now was not the same team from the first 2 games, like at all. This is a completely different team. Yeah.
With Dallas, I was saying this all season, they have had a core that is fully talented. Tyler Seguin bounced around a little bit, landed in Dallas. Phenomenal player. They picked up this defenseman from the draft named Miro Heiskanen. Phenomenal defensive player. They got Joe
Sounds like a racist. Just gonna say it. Heiskanen sounds like he doesn't hate. He hates a certain race. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say it.
He's like 23, amazing skater. They got Joe Pavelski from the Sharks, veteran player. They got Jamie, but they're stacked. They're a phenomenal team. They have Jake Ottinger in net. Jason Robertson's been a nice addition. I don't know where the fuck he came out of, but he's a shooting, scoring, left-handed powerhouse, and they're really good. Vegas, on the other hand, is also really good. Slowly every year, they kind of, I don't know what it is. They lose a couple like really vital pieces. I don't know why they traded away a Vezina winning goaltender the year that they had him for no reason. I don't know if it was for cap or whatever the case may be, but Vegas has done really, really well since coming into the league. I don't know if they can really go on a run to the Stanley Cup Finals, but I do think that they can definitely win this series if they play like impeccable hockey, because Dallas has everything you need. Star power, which is talent and finesse and shooting. They have grit, net front presence. They have people to get in the corners, grind pucks out and move it around. They have a great forecheck. It's going to be a tough series for them to climb back into after blowing a fucking 2-0 lead, and that means they dropped 3 straight. So they got to turn it up right now.
Yeah, I think we see 7 games here. I do think Vegas comes and win. I think they will win game 6, but I actually I think you could probably get a good number on both. Yeah. If you take either one to win in 7, I think is a good call. I don't think Eichel's going down without a fucking fight. And I think the fucking Stars, it's hard to win 4 games in a row. I think it's probably going to be a loss for them tonight. And then we'll see a very competitive game 7 where I think actually the Stars will probably win.
I think I can see it too. I forget who we chose in our bracket, but instead of beating
we chose Vegas.
We chose Vegas. I'm still rooting Vegas. This is one of the series though that I stayed away from series betting wise. I was I'm not going to touch. I didn't touch Dallas and Vegas, Florida and Tampa, and one more.
Probably Boston, Toronto.
I did not put them in any of the big parlays.
Yeah.
So that's how.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's because it's a lock in my opinion for especially such mismatched games and series and teams, but that's what I'm kind of looking for that I think I'm going to miss out on for the next coming round, because Colorado and Dallas is going to be a great series. If Dallas gets through, Colorado and Vegas will be a great series. Edmonton and Vancouver, if they get through, is going to be great. I think if Edmonton plays Nashville, fucking smash hammer Edmonton. I really like New York, but God, Carolina's good. I probably wouldn't touch it. And I think I'd be all over Florida to beat whoever makes it out of the first round. But I do think if Toronto does get out of the first round, they're going to be holy shit. And they might.
I also agree. I also fucking agree with that. That's the dark horse right now. If Toronto gets past the fucking boogeyman, and it would only happen if they I feel like it's ordained for it to you have to beat Boston. I always thought if the Bills won a Super Bowl, they'd have to beat the Patriots, then they'd have to beat the Chiefs, and then they'd have to beat the Bengals or some shit like that. It'd have to be a murderer's row of all the teams that have beaten them in the past. And I think if you see Toronto fucking win this series, the city of Toronto is going to be fucking wild.
Oh, it's going to be nuts.
It is going to be fucking ridiculous. They're going to be burning cars in the goddamn streets if they get past
that's what
Boston.
they do in Canada.
Hey, that's okay. They got one sport, and it's hockey, and they fucking love that shit.
They have basketball, too.
I get it. Do they, though? Do they?
Anyways,
Toronto, back to the point. Do they, though? Do they?
They got him a championship.
God damn it. I'm in the middle of it right now. Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to the fucking point.
Okay.
I lost my point. I think if they get by the Bruins, you're going to see them beat Florida. And that is the fucking ticket that I'm looking for, and that I want everybody else to take your fucking $50 little fucking parlay money or whatever the fuck you got. Save that for if the Toronto Maple Leafs win this fucking series. We are going to absolutely unload on the Toronto Maple Leafs to beat the Florida Panthers in the following round, and they're going to fucking do it. Guaranteed. That's a double down guarantee.
That's a guarantee. Fucking Charles Barkley.
Goddamn right.
I feel it. I totally co-sign that. One thing I will say that Toronto has not made it out of the first round in the past 15 years or more. It might be longer.
Disgusting.
That is fucking insane. Would you rather miss the playoffs for 15 years straight or not get out of the first round for 15 years straight?
Actually, I can tell you I'd rather be in the playoffs because I watched two teams actually go on the longest playoff droughts that they set records. The Bills and the Sabres didn't go to the playoffs for a long time. Oh,
Canada
they
has
do have fucking curling. Yes, curling.
Oh, curling. Yeah. I want to see what other styles there for this. I like that. Okay. I'll keep it right there. Okay. Yeah, curling is. I've actually tried curling. It is fucking extremely, extremely difficult.
Dude, curling's fantastic to watch, though.
It
In
is
the
fun.
Olympics, when we get the Winter Olympics, if we're still fucking rocking Degen in 2026, we will be betting on curling.
I'm down to be.
We
Let's
will.
stream till
will.
2027, then we'll be done. Get it going.
2027, we're cutting it off.
I'm over here like, listen, I'm
homeless. We got no money left. All right, we're fucked.
My wife left me. Kids are gone, but I got me a smacking parlay, and the Penguins don't have anybody good anymore. That's kind of how it's gonna go. I didn't realize Monster was still fucking playing on the thing. All right, so I think there's really much else to cover. I hope the audio sounded pretty good. And yeah, just the last thing that I put out on TikTok is this ticket. We missed it on the TikTok side early on. Hopefully Vancouver comes out and makes your boy Rocky Prop and anybody else who tailed in the Discord. I got some buddies on this ticket. 800 beans. Because that will be probably, would that be my biggest ticket, Dan? I send you all my tickets. That would be my biggest ticket ever. I think I think my current biggest ticket right now is 420. So to hit 647, basically 800 would be a fucking slam dunk, and it'd be all thanks to Mr. Double Down. So yeah, Kelsey, appreciate you being here. Follow us on any platforms if you don't already. TikTok at Degen Fantasy, guys, as well as Dubby Energy Drink. They have been nice enough to sponsor us.
Love you, Dubby.
All jokes aside, I have some Dubby on the way to me, and I'm going to send it to Dan as well as this flag. So he's got a nice little backdrop for him. And I'm going to give you the live in-person review because I really appreciate the brand, really appreciate the sponsorship, and they've been good to us thus far. So check out Dubby.com, guys, and use promo code DGenBets, all one word, no space, for 15% off. And
I like how you say you use...
What?
Use Degen Bets, all one word, no space, but at the bottom it says Degen
That's because
Bets
I fucked it up.
spaced out.
No, I know. That's because I fucked up the fucking. But here it has it. On X, we're at Degen Fantasy Bet.
Oh, that's so
at
good.
Degen. I'll type it in the chat for you. Yeah, and then I get some W in your life, ladies and gentlemen. Degen Fantasy Bets.
Get some W in your life.
I gotta get a script from these motherfuckers. I'm over here like, guys, it's you gotta put it in.
It's powdered. It's powdered energy. They're so upset that they sponsored us.
It's all right. Appreciate you following. All right, that's gonna do it for us here. I don't think we're ever going to use another song other than this song because Dan was like, try another song, and I was like, no, because this is just what fits. So appreciate you guys. Dan, any final thoughts before we let them run?
No, next week we will be premiering a new song, so don't worry about it. We will be switching it up. I don't care who kicks us off. We will be doing what the fuck we want. Anyways, go ahead.
This song's too good to change.
I can't.
We'll be live again, guys.
I can't hear the song.
Oh, you can't? Listen, guys, real quick before we run. We're going to be live again on... What's today? Thursday? On Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm glad I said it. Yeah. 11 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, guys. Peace.